What's up, everyone? It's Joe from Team Dark Magic Attack. I just wanted to go over this tier list of just Dark Magician support cards. It just like popped in my head, and then like I actually just searched it on Tier Maker, and somebody already had like a list. So evidently someone's done it before, which is fine, whatever. But this is just like my personal list, I guess, preference on like what to play, what not to play, how good they are. I'll talk about like how they, I guess, like impacted the game and stuff like that. I have the Yu-Gi-Oh wiki here, so then I can like check out because like some of these I don't even remember what half of them do anymore because I haven't played them for so long. As you can see, Magician's Valkyria, like I can't remember when this was ever like last played. I think it was like in Battle City or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Back in what, like 2003 or four or something like that. Um, so yeah, so I guess we'll just start off with this one, just because I already have it up. So, uh, well, I guess I should go over the list here. So S tier is like the best cards, things you want to play in your deck that have heavily impacted the game, things like that. A is like really good support, stuff that you want in your deck, like if you want it as competitive as possible. Um, B is like good like one ofs or something, things that you can put in the deck, or like maybe some like uh things like that. I know like Dark Magician has a bunch of support, so it's just like if it's worth it or not. C is kind of like more of like the gimmicky kind of cards, I guess, like things like the support they put out, but like it's cool and it's fun to play, but in reality, it's just not good. And then D's just flat out horrible. Like you don't play the cards, or you shouldn't play the cards. So yeah, we'll start off with Magician's Valkyria. Where is she? I saw her. Okay, so she's right here. I'm gonna put her in D. Like, yeah. She protects your cards from attacks, other spellcaster from attacks. So like, that's okay. Like back in the day, I guess, but like now you have so many other like disruptions, and you got things that can just banish because this just says target for attack. So you can just literally, ABC Dragon Buster, banish her, and then just, swing in for, Dark Magician or something like that, or even like Lightning Storm and stuff like that. So, yeah. Back in what, 2000, like I said, 2003 or something, I could understand 2006, 2005. Yeah, so yeah, it just, when, was that? Oh, that was just a video game. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like, not worth it at all. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragonoid. I'm gonna put her down here. You can discard a card and like destroy one card on the field, but like she has like 2600 attack, I think it is. It's just not worth it. Just pop one card. Just use your fusion materials and stuff like that. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Dark Renewal. That's what, when one Dark Magician or one cards like it's destroyed, you can like just summon another one or something like that. When your opponent normal special summons a monster, target one of those monsters in one spellcaster you control. Send both to the graveyard, then you get special one from your deck or graveyard. So, I mean that's like a gimmicky thing, but like once again, no one really plays it. Back in the day, Battle City era stuff once again, then yeah, people played it because it's like, oh, okay, destroy one of your monsters and theirs, and then bring, Dark Magician out. Um, Dark Eradicator, I'm gonna put him in C, and then the only reason why I'm putting him in C is just because like I like him. I built like some sort of burn deck on Nexus a while back ago, and it was just like him and having like a bunch of like tune table of contents and stuff like that. Actually, I can probably pull it up here. No. Let me see if I can find. There's Dark Eradicator. And yeah, like, it was just a bunch of normal spell cards. And then, of course, a couple quick plays and stuff, but, like, the Toon Table of Contents, 1, 2, 3, 4,000, well, I guess that would be 3,000 damage. And then you get, like, the Spellbook engine and things like that. Can't remember why Prisma's there off the top of my head. Oh, because he can become Dark Magician on the field, that's right. I guess I could be like a Hero Lives or something. But yeah, like, it was just, like, just some gimmicky deck I was just playing just for the heck of it. And it's fun. It's not great. It's not, anything I'd take to local. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should just for, just for the heck of it. But yeah, Spellbook engine and stuff like that. But, like, it was fun. I played against some dude and he was all, like, mad because I, burned him in, like, one turn because I had the Toon Table of Contents and then I had, like, the Spellbook engine and then, like, pass turn, and then he had, like, a couple, spells to use to search and stuff, and, he just kind of burned himself and he was all mad. So yeah. Next up is Dark Burning Magic Attack. I think that's the right one. Dark Magic Burning. Dark. Ooh, what'd I do? Is it Dark Burning Magic? Yeah, Dark Burning Magic. There's another one that's like, whatever, Twin Burst or something like that. She has like her own or something like that. I can't remember, but like this one and Bonds, wherever Bonds is, I'll find it here in a second. But I'm gonna put that in. Like, it would either be B or A, but like I'm leaning towards B right now. And then I'll put Bonds as well. Like, Bonds, if you have a Dark Magician, you play it. You can special summon a Dark Magician girl and then set one card that mentions like both of them or something, or like one of them. But people always play Dark Burning Magic because it's a quick play. And Bonds lets you set it, so like on your opponent's turn, that draw, standby, whatever, you just activate and like blow up their board. So that one, like, it's a good tech option, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, a tech option. Like, I played it in Master Duel just because like half of this stuff, like I can't play Red Ice Fusion or whatever because Dragoon's not in there. So like, and like it's a good combo, I guess. Oh, sorry. It's a good combo. So Dark Magic Attack will kind of go in the same boat. Like, it's a good side card. You could play it in the main. It's searchable, so like that, it's better than like Harpy's Feather Duster, in my opinion. Like, I really don't play a Harpy's Feather Duster in Dark Magician. I just play this, but I usually play it in the side, just because you have a lot of like removal and stuff, like with banishing stuff and whatever. But like, if you already have like your Dark Magician on the field or both Dark Magicians or whatever, and they have like a back row or like a field spell you just can't get rid of or something like that, you just use Dark Magic Attack and it blows it up. So it's good. It's decent. I'm not gonna say it's meta defining or anything, but I mean it's cool to like decide this, and then when people are playing like trap tricks or something, it's like blow up their whole board and they're like, what? Mirage Knight, I'm just gonna put in D, and then I'm just gonna throw Dark Flare Knight in there. Like, so we'll start with Dark Flare Knight. Like, you need Flame Swordsman and Dark Magician to fuse into Dark Flare. When Dark Flare attacks or something like that, he gets Mirage Knight on the field, and then like Mirage Knight, that's the only way he can be summoned. When he attacks, he gets half or your opponent's original attack, and then after the attack battle or ended, end of phase, I guess, or end phase, he just banishes himself. So like in the anime, man, I got a bug bite or something. Um, in the anime, like it was pretty cool, I guess. You know, when I was like 13 or 12, and I was like, man, that's pretty badass, and you know, I'd run him, you know, in the deck and stuff. And but like in reality, no, don't play it. Um, Dark Magical Inheritance. I'm just gonna put this down here. Like this one, you banish 2 spells from the graveyard, or yeah, from the graveyard, and then you can add one spell from deck or graveyard to hand. So like when this came out, I think it was like the legendary dragon decks or whatever. I guess it was okay because you didn't have like you didn't really have a lot of ways to bring back spell cards from the graveyard. I think what was it? Magician of Black Chaos. Um, I think that was like the only one that you could bring. Well, not Magician of Black Chaos. I forget the technical name. Um, of him. It was just Magician of Chaos, was it not? No, I'm just gonna bother me. If I could spell right. I think it was just Magician of Chaos. What was his name? Oh, was it Black Magician of Chaos? Oh, Whoops. Dark Magician of Chaos. Okay, I'm sorry. I had like a brain fart. I think he's the one that like lets you bring one. You can target one spell in your graveyard. Yeah, but like not many people were playing him at the time. So like, you banish 2 from the graveyard, and then you can bring one. So like, in a pinch, like I guess it was kind of cool, but like not. So yeah, it just kind of sucks. Dark Magic Expanded. I'll put up. This one was pretty decent. Like, depending on like how many dark monsters or dark magician and girls you had on the field and graveyard, it had effect, and it was a quick play. So like, it was kind of okay when it came out. Depending on how many dark magicians and dark magician girls you had on the field or in the graveyard. You had like 3 different effects. So if you had one, dark magician or dark spellcaster monsters gain 1,000. Just one of them. So like, little power boost, whatever. 2 of them, your opponent can activate cards in response to spell and trap card activations or effect. Also, spells and traps you control cannot be destroyed with opponent's card effect, so that's pretty good. And 3 of them, spellcasters you can currently control are unaffected by opponent's card effects until the end of the turn. So like it was good because you know people were running like 3 dark magicians back then and a couple dark magician girls and stuff like that. So like it was good back then. Give them power boost, you know, protection and stuff like that. So Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. I don't know if he's not great, but you absolutely need him in the. I mean, you don't even have. I'm gonna put him in A for now. He becomes Dark Magician on the field and in the graveyard. He protects your back row. So when you have like, you know, Eternal Soul and Circle, he protects that, and Eternal Soul protects him. So I mean, like I'll put him like when he was like the boss monster. You had the Holy Trinity, like I said, Circle, Soul, and him, and you can just keep, you know, blowing things up and bringing Dark Magician back and whatever, and him back because he's Dark Magician. I mean, everyone plays like 1 in the deck, so it sucks he's a dragon. That's the only bad thing about it. If he was a spellcaster, same thing with the 1 Gaia card. If he was a spellcaster, it just makes everything better. Because then you could have like him and then Secret Village wouldn't be that big of an issue. Because there was like one time, I think it was in Mastery 1, I just wasn't thinking, had him on the field, and then I think I popped Secret Village for some reason. I think I had souls and I was trying to draw or something, just because it was like, I was winning, and then I was like, oh crap, I can't play any spells because he's not a spellcaster. But ended up, getting a Rod on the field, so like it was fine. But like, just not thinking. So that's the only bad thing about him. This is what the twin burst magic. Can't remember what this one. Dark Magic Curtain. So Dark Burning Magic is this one. Here, let me do this. Let me search. I can't remember what the name is. Bond between. So let's search this one. And so you can set one Dark Magic attack, Dark Burning attack, and Dark Burning Magic. Yeah, this one and this one. So okay, yeah, Dark Burning attack is the Dark Magician Girl one. I don't even think that's on the list because I guess it's not Dark Magician. I don't see it, but I mean, still, I just ranked this down here anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just I'll face up monsters. Your opponent controls. Okay. Dark Magic Twin Burst. So target one Dark Magician controller gains attack equal to the combine of all Dark Magician Girl currently on the field and in the graveyards. Till the end of the turn, you only can activate one Dark Magic Twin Burst. One Dark Magic turn. Per turn. There's a little typo. I should say per turn. Anyway, this no one plays more than one Dark Magician Girl. Some people don't even play that at all. So I'm not even gonna I would put this even lower if I could, but we'll just leave it there. Dark Magic Veil. Pay 1,000 life points. Special summon one Dark Spellcaster. Dark Magic Veil, yeah. That came out 2020. Oh yeah, I guess it did come out, what, Dark-Sided Dimensions or something? But anyway, pay 1,000 life points, special summon Dark Spellcaster from your hand or graveyard. So I mean, when this came out, I guess it was good, but I mean, I think we already had like Eternal Soul and stuff back then. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember, but I think this came out in the the movie, yeah. So this was Dark Side of Dimensions, and I think we already had like Eternal Soul back then. I mean, special summoning one from hand or graveyard, paying 1,000 is just not worth it. So, Rod, I'm gonna put S. Like, he's the best normal summon of the Dark Magician card. He's your main searcher. You can link him off into Artemis, and then he has an effect like, if you use a spell or trap on your opponent's turn, you can tribute a spellcaster and bring him back, so he just recycles himself. I'm not going to say he's the greatest, but like, you absolutely need like at least one in the deck. Next up, we'll put Dark Magic Circle. It's a one of in the deck. Maybe like two if you really want to. I've just been running one. The banish effect's really the only reason why. You look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and then like if you have a Dark Magician or a spell or trap that lists it, add it to your hand, and then you can rearrange them. You whiff on this more than you find anything, unless if you're playing just all like Dark Magician spells and traps, then I guess it's good because that's what everyone was playing. Like back in the day, like Navigation and Expanded and stuff like that. But here, one's fine. One's fine. Illusion magic. Like I kind of want to put it in C, but like ultimately I think D. When it came out, people were playing it. It just got you Dark Magician to your hand. You tribute a spellcaster, and then you can get 2 copies of Dark Magician up to the hand. Like once again, when it came out, it was pretty good. You know, 1 spellcaster, and then if you had like Soul and Circle and stuff, then you could just go to town on that. But no one plays it now. I see a couple people, like I look at people's profiles and stuff, and I see people from time to time playing like 1 or 2 of these or something. So, what's this? Dimension Conjurer or something? Dimensional Prison, I think. No. I'm gonna mute this raid chat. I'm sorry, guys, but people are going to keep messaging this chat because there's an event going on. It's not dimensional barrier. Dimension Conjurer? No, that's the one that came out in Battle of Chaos. Magical Dimension. Okay, Magical Dimension. If you control a spellcaster monster, trigger 1 monster you control, tribute that target, then special summon 1 spellcaster from your hand. Then you can do. Okay, yeah. So this just does nothing. It's crap. It just doesn't really. I mean, it's cool because it's a quick play, I guess. I guess like if you had Eternal Soul and Dark Magician, you could target him and blow him up or whatever, and then special summon another one from the hand, and then bring him back and destroy 1 monster on the field. But like, no one's excited. No one looks at this card and they're like, oh yeah, I need my magical dimensions. Chronicle Sorcerer. I'm gonna put. He's the one that gives you. What, 25? If I could spell today. I can't fucking spell. Chronicle Magician. It's like when one's special summoned or something. If a monster with 2500 attack or defense is normal special summon, you can special summon this from the hand in defense position. Cool. This is special summon. You can target 1 Blue Eyes or Dark Magician in the monster zone and gains 2500. No, like, the special summon's nice. It's an extender. It's a level 7. Like, that's nice. But like, it's if one special summon or normal summon, then you can summon him. In defense, so that just kind of sucks. But like, if it was just like, if you control a Dark Magician or Blue Eyes, essentially, you can special summon him from the hand. And then, like, if it had, like, a better effect, like, you can make him, like, if he special summons himself in defense position, and then, like, he gave, I don't know, like, I think, I mean, it's for the 25th anniversary, so, like, it's cool for that, but, like, I wouldn't expect anyone to be going to like a regionals or anything, or I don't know, maybe a locals. With this, like, it just doesn't help. Like, if it gave all your Dark Magicians and or Blue Eyes 2500 attack, like, then that would be cool, or maybe something to do with like reviving spells or something like that would be nice, but. Yeah, it completely missed the mark. Like I said, the free special summon's nice, but you have to control monster with original 2500 attack and defense. But they have to be special summon. That's the thing. Like, they can't just be on the field. You have to special summon Dark Magician, and then you can special summon him. So, I don't know. Dark Magician. So, as much as you need him in the deck for the deck to function, I'm just gonna put him down here. He just sucks. He's a vanilla. He doesn't do anything. So while he's down here, just keep in mind, like, he should technically, air quotes, be up here because he is essential for the deck. You run at least one. Two's preferable, but Chaos Form, no one really plays Chaos Form. There's a guy on YouTube, Dodo. He does a lot of Dark Magician ritual builds, which I love to watch. And he runs, I think, like one Chaos Form, but he runs a couple Magician of Chaos and Magician of Chaos, or Black Magician of Chaos Max and stuff like that. And like, if you have time, like, watch his videos. They're amazing. Like, I tried to implement one of his decks. I think I still need a few more cards to put in for it, for like a video. But Chaos Form, just, I mean, it's just a ritual card. That's all it is. Is this one a high illusion? Is this? No. That's the other one. What's the other Xyz monster? Is that High Illusion Magician? Just type in High Illusion. I can't think of Yvonne High Magician. Okay, yeah, Ebon High Magician. He's not High Magician, guys, so when this has material, you can activate a quick play card or trap from your hand during your opponent's turn by detaching one material from this. If this XE summon card is destroyed by battle, sent to the graveyard, or this XE summon card you control is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's effect, special summon dark spell, cast from hand to deck, and pop a card. I'll put him in C. He's not the one that I usually play. I play the other one. But it's okay. Being able to activate quick plays and traps on your opponent's turn is pretty nuts, to be honest. But I just think that just nowadays, like, it's just not there, I guess. I don't really see anyone play him. I see people play Ebon Illusion. He has the one with the normal. Sorry. Yeah, so ultimately what this was for Gaga Magician Girl or whatever. Magi Magician Girl. Use that, rank up into him, and then you can detach one from this card, special summon normal monster from a hand or deck. And then when a spellcaster normal monster declares an attack, target one on the field and banish it. So, like, this one's better. This one's it was supposed to work with Magi Magician Girl, but that never came out over here. So I guess, like, people are just using, like, Naruto. But you can also just use two, Dark Magicians or whatever. But I'm gonna put him, I guess, in the same spot. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave him there. Like, not many people play him anymore, but once in a blue moon, like, you do see someone, so I'll actually put him a little higher. Like, he's a good one of in the deck. Like I said, the banishing and then detaching, and then you can special stuff from deck, which is pretty good. Like, so if you need a Dark Magician out and say, like, one's banished or one's in the graveyard or something, you can just, bring this one back or one from the deck. So I'll put him in B. Dark Cavalry. I want to put him in C because I like him, but like he doesn't do anything really. He gains, I think it's like 100 per spell and trap, or is it just spells in the graveyard? Yeah, I cannot type. I'm getting used to using like a real keyboard because I've been using a laptop for the past like 500 years, and now like I actually have like a keyboard and it just feels weird. So like I can't really type. I get 100 attack for each spell and trap on the field and graveyard. So I mean that's pretty cool for like a late game. He does piercing damage, and then he has negate when a card or effect is activated that targets a card on the field, discard one card, negate it, and destroy it. So like, it's not bad. For like the, you know, people play like character decks and stuff like that. Like I have like a modern Yugi deck, you know, to play with some friends and stuff, and he's in it. I mean like late game, I guess it could help out. Just because of like the getting 100 attack points, so he could go up to like 3,800 or something like that, and then do piercing damage. But other than that, I mean, it's just just another Dark Magician fusion. 1,000 knives. If you control Dark Magician monster, target a monster and destroy it. So no one plays it. And so many things have battle protection. So. Magician's navigation. I'll put it in B for now. So you activate it, you special summon a Dark Magician. And then you can special summon a level 6 or higher. Or is it just 7? Level 7 or lower spellcaster from deck. So summon a Dark Magician, then you can bring your girl out, you can bring Apprentice out, whatever. And then if it's in the graveyard, you can banish it to negate spell or trap your opponent controls until the end of the turn. I don't play it. I don't think anyone really plays it. I want to put you, on the stake or whatever. If you did play it, like I think it's decent. When it came out, it was amazing because it get you what you needed and whatever, and it worked really well with. And I guess technically, like it still kind of holds up. Just to get Dark Magician out really quick, and then like you can even link them off and stuff. But yeah, I think just like still just in today's game, it just doesn't do a whole lot. But once again, the negate's kind of fine, and just getting 2 Dark Magicians on the field, or like I said, girl on the field, So this could help out with in a pinch if you need it. So because it just says from the hand, special summon Dark Magician from the hand. So you have to have them in the hand. So that's the only downside. It's not like from the graveyard or anything like that. Strengths and Unity. I think that's what it's called. I'll just type in Unity. Strength and Unity. I think this is like when something like Fusion Summon or Ritual Summon. If you Ritual Summon or Fusion Summon Blue Eyes or using Dark Magician target one card, controls or in the graveyard and banish it. Alright, that's pretty cool. You can send this card face up from the field to the graveyard and target one level 7 higher normal monster in the graveyard, add it to the hand, or shuffle into the deck. Yeah, so like nobody plays this. But once again, it's good for like, gimmicky deck or whatever. I mean, you do Fusion Summon a lot in the Dark Magician build. And I know like there's, like the Chaos Max and stuff. So I mean like this isn't bad, but just competitively, no one plays it. It's a continuous spell. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So, I mean, it's alright. not great. I mean, like I said, and just keep in mind, like the order I'm putting, like I'm just putting them in there. Like there's no, oh, Valkyria is better than Thousand Not. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know. But I'm just kind of just throwing them in here. I'm not really, saying, oh, this is better than this or that's, better. I'm just throwing them in there. So don't pay attention and saying like, oh yeah, the Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight's better than Dark Cavalry or whatever it is. Do that honestly. Um, Destined Rivals is basically just like a one-turn skill drain if you have Dark Magician on the field, or I think Blue Eyes as well. Um, I like skill drain, and like I'll put it in B. Um, just for like I know for a while when when skill drain was super expensive before it got like reprinted and stuff like a million times. Like I was running this just because like I only had one skill drain and I was running like one of these. One that it's searchable and it can just shut off your opponent for a turn at least. So it's the little things. Once again, I wouldn't say it's amazing, but if you need a turn to stop your opponent from doing stuff, then you're good. Um, Salvation. I'm just gonna put in A. Like it's not great. But you need it in the deck basically to get Eternal Soul. And that's really the only reason why you use it. You can always send this off for like Magician Souls for draws or Timaeus. The special summon it has an effect, though. Also, when you summon Dark Magician on the field and you have Girl in the graveyard, you can bring her, or vice versa. If you bring Girl in the field and summon Dark, that's pretty good for like link climbing into Selene and then access code. Um, Illusion of Chaos. I'm gonna put him in S. Like he's probably one of the best things of support we've had in a long time. You reveal him, search for Dark Magician monster that's not a ritual monster, so you can get Timaeus, you can get Rod, you can get Timaeus, Girl, whatever you need. But then you can put one card back from your hand onto the on the top of the deck. So like if you have a Dark Magician, you don't need it. You can put it back. You can put Illusion of Chaos back. So like this is a crazy card. And then if you do ritual summon him and your opponent activates an effect, you can negate it and like bring him back to the hand. I think that's what it is. I've never really summoned him. I don't think anyone really summons him for that effect. Yeah, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can return this to hand. Special summon one Dark Magician from your graveyard. If you do that, negate the effect. So yeah, like no one uses it. Everyone searches for souls or rod and puts this one back on. I just couldn't remember if it was yeah, but this is from the graveyard. So that one just sucks. Illusion of Chaos. I love this card, or Master of Chaos. I'm sorry. I love this card. When it first came out, everyone was like, "Man, I don't know about this," but like, dude. So when you summon them, you can bring back one light or dark monster from the graveyard. I'll just pull them up here so you guys can read it too. You can bring one light or dark monster from the graveyard and special summon it, and then you contribute one light and dark monster that you control, banish all monsters your opponent controls, and then when he's destroyed, when he's fusion summoned and he's destroyed, you can bring back one spell to the graveyard. So like, if you, and it was funny because the other week I was trying to figure something out locals, and I had him in my hand. Well, I had Illusion of Chaos, I had Secrets, I had Artemis on the field, and Dark Magician. And it was just funny because like I summoned Master of Chaos and I was like, man, I didn't have Artemis on the field. I had Rod on the field. And I was like, man, I really want to get Master of Chaos, but I can't use the effect. I was like, oh wait, I link off into Artemis, and then I summoned him, and then brought Dark Magician back, tributed both of them, banished everything, and just like swung for game. So like, he's amazing, honestly. Like, I have zero complaints for him at this point. He's come in, like, so many times to help. Like, especially with, like, even if you don't want to banish, but, like, you can just bring something back. So you can bring a Dark Magician, or the one day I summoned him, brought my Red Eyes back because he's, dark, and I had Dark Magician on the field, used my secrets, and then just made a Dragoon, So, like, I absolutely love this card. Next up is Dark Magician Chaos. I'll put him here. When he came out, he was pretty broken. People were just like summoning him and summoning him and summoning him, getting like spells and traps and just spells off from the graveyard. I think this was like the errata, was like during the end phase, so you only can use it once pretty much. And if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can just basically banish it. So for the time, it was pretty nice. I mean, it has no really synergy with, Dark Magician anymore. It doesn't say anything about Dark Magician. There was a Chaos Scepter Blast, which is, I think you just search one. Or add it to your hand or something. Control later 8 or higher spellcaster monster banish one card on the field face down. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Oh. What's this one? That's not what I'm thinking of. I mean, like, I think that one just, like, searches for this guy. Look at our tips. Not Chaos Zone. Not that one. That doesn't sound right. Oh, it is Dedication through Light and Darkness. Tribute Dark Magician, special summon Dark Magician, or summon. Sorry, special summon Dark Magician Chaos from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So, yeah, I mean, like, no one plays it though. So, like, back in the day, it was good, I guess, but no one plays it. So, sorry. Like I said, like, half of these cards, like, I know them, but, like, it's been forever, because, like, I mean, I can't remember the last time I've ever thought about this card, to be honest. But yeah, that Chaos Scepter Blast, that was interesting. It's not on the list, but I guess it's not direct, Dark Magician support. I don't see it on here. Magikuriboh, I don't want to get shot for this, but yeah, I'm going to put him in A. I've been running one of them in the deck, and this card has saved me countless times. The only bad thing is like, you have to take battle damage or effect damage, so, like, that's the only bad thing. Like, the original Kuriboh, you can discard and it would stop, damage. During main or battle phase, if you took damage by battle or card effect, send this to the graveyard, special summon Dark Magician Girl or Dark Magician from deck to graveyard. And then if a face-up spellcast monster you control is destroyed by battle or a card effect, you can bring them back. So, like, as dumb as this card is, but, like, it's helped me so many times. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put him in A. You could fight and put him in B if you want. I mean, like, some people don't play him at all, which is totally fine. But I use him, and then, like, you can always summon him and, like, summon Relinquish Anima and stuff like that. But, like, my personal preference, like, one of these guys is fine. But, I love this card. I love this card a lot. Magician's Apprentice, I'll put in B. Discard one card, special summon her, bring a Dark Magician from deck to hand, and then She has an honest effect on the field or in the hand. So like if Dark Magician's attacking or someone's attacking your Dark Magician or like Dragoon, you can send her from hand or field to the graveyard and they get 2,000 attack points. Like this is always nice when you have like Dragoon on the field and like her in the hand. So if someone tries to swing at your Dragoon, just drop her and give them 2,000 attack. So Eternal Soul, like one is all you need, especially with Magician Salvation. Eternal Soul is one. You can special summon Dark Magician from hand or graveyard, or search for 1,000 knives or a dark magic attack. So I mean that's good. I don't, like I said, I don't really main dark magic attacks. I don't really need it. Protects your Dark Magician cards from being destroyed by card effects or card effects. One is good. It's a glass cannon because like once if it's face up and your opponent destroys it or something, then all your monsters get blown up. So it kind of sucks. But one's fine. Just because of that. So Magician's Combination. I don't normally play it. I guess I should put Magician's Combination. Or is it S? Yeah. So if you have a Dark Magician on the field and someone activates an effect, you can tribute your Dark Magician, bring Girl from the graveyard, right? Once per turn when a card effect is activated, you can tribute one Dark Magician or Girl. Special summon the opposite one. And then if you do negate the effect, if this is sent from the spell or trap to the graveyard, destroy one card. So like I like the negate effect. It doesn't negate and destroy, so that really sucks. Like if it negated and destroyed, then it would be really good, but like it doesn't. So like once again, for like the gimmicky decks, sure, but like it's kind of like a borderline. Like the negate's fine. Like don't get me wrong, the negate's fine, but it's like borderline. It's like more down here for me. So I guess I'll put it like right over here. I guess. Chronicle Sorceress. I don't even remember what she does. She was also in the 25th anniversary thing. Activate one of these effects based on the attributes in the graveyard. Light, send a blue eyes. That mentions it. Or one card that mentions it, except this one. Send one Dark Magician or one that sends it. Okay, so basically, you summon her. Oh, she's a level 4. I thought she was like level 6 or something. You summon her, then you can send Dark Magician or like Dark Magician Girl or something in the graveyard. I mean, that's not too bad the more I think about it, but once again, I don't think anyone's playing it at all. I don't even think she's out in the TCG yet. But I don't see anyone really playing her. If anything, maybe like, because she's a normal summon. Summon her, dump Dark Magician to graveyard or Dark Magician Girl. You know, I'm gonna put this up here. Like, I don't think she's worth it, but I think like just getting Dark Magician in the graveyard's not too shabby. Especially like if you have like Dark Magician on the field or like in the graveyard or something, and you can throw Dark Magician Girl. And if you have like Salvation, you can Eternal Soul, bring Dark Magician, and bring Girl. I'll put her in C. Once again, like I don't feel like she's going to do anything, but I think that's pretty cool actually. What is it like? Okay, it's just at all the wiki pages. Anyway, Soul Servant, like at least 2 is what you want. Basically, you activate it. It's a quick play 2, so that's even better. So like if you have like a 2 in your hand, you can activate 1, then like set 1 face down. So like on your opponent's turn, you can activate it and then like draw into like what you want. But Soul Servant lets you stack your deck. So basically, any card that mentions Dark Magician, put on the top card, and then you can banish it. And depending on how many Dark Magician Girl, or Palladium Mahads and mana you have, you can draw. So you can like potentially draw up to 4 cards if you want to run all of those, but no one does. People will always run like 1 Dark Magician and like maybe 1 Girl, maybe 1 mana, however you want to pronounce it. I don't think anyone plays Mahad. But yeah, it's usually just a draw 2 or a draw 1, really. But yeah, this is a great searcher. So, and like even if it gets Ash to like stack or whatever, I guess, or to draw, like yeah, I mean like it's still good all around. I'm gonna put him and C, and then I'll just go and put the other one and see wherever he is. Like I said, so yeah, Magician of Chaos. And if you watch Dodo, it's just Master of Chaos, is it not? Or Magician of Chaos. Yeah, that was weird. Anyway, original summon using Chaos. He's Dark Magician on the field and graveyard. When a spell or trap card's activated, target 1 card on the field and destroy it. If there's ritual summons destroyed by a battle or card effect, especially summon Chaos or Backluster, ritual monster from your hand. So basically, like, you can play him, and then whenever your opponent activates something like on their turn, basically pop him, and then you summon Magician of Chaos Max. Magician of Black. And then whenever he's summoned, so with this card, special summon, tribute 1 monster. Your opponent can activate monster effects this turn. So when this destroys an opponent's monster, target 1 spell, your graveyard, add it back to your hand. So basically, use Magician Chaos, blow himself up, special summon Max here, and then when Max is summoned, just tribute Rod or something, and then your opponent's locked out of monster effects for the turn. So I don't think this is like super competitive, but like watching Dodo with the ritual builds, like he makes it look easy and it's nuts. I'll try to link it off in the description. Like I've always loved it, and like how, you know, it's one of those things that people are like, oh, ritual monsters, we don't need them, whatever. But I mean, like, shutting down your opponent's monster effects is nutty. So, Knight's Title, I'm just gonna throw Knight's Title and Dark Magician Knight down here. Knight's Title, you tribute Dark Magician to special him, and then I think he just like pops something. I think you like discard a card and destroy something. When this card starts to summon, target 1 card on the field and destroy it. So yeah, I mean, just go through all that work and then just destroying a monster or a card just isn't worth it. So Magic Formula, you gain what, 700 attack points, and then like if it's destroyed, you draw a card or something like that. Yeah, equip the Dark Magician or Girl, gain 700 attack. This card's sent from the field to the graveyard. Gain 1,000 life points. So, I mean, you could technically like tech this. So like, in game 3 or something if you go into time, but I don't think anyone really plays this. I know Laza always like side decks this, and that's pretty cool that he does it, but I don't feel like this does a whole lot for me. Secrets, um, it's kind of between B and C. Like it's not great. Sorry, Laza just put out a video yesterday about just like why this card sucks, and it really does suck. And he had like Red Eyes Fusion, Shaddoll Fusion, and he was just like, comparing all these different um fusion spells to this, and just how underwhelming this is, because it's really just a poly fusion summon one monster that includes Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl, and then you can use this for ritual summon. And the only thing it has going, and I'll say it again, is it's a quick play. So like that's the only thing it has going for it. So if you have Dark Magician and Rod or Girl or Illusion of Chaos in your hand, whatever, attack, go through all your attacks, and then if you have it in your hand or if it was already face down or whatever, activate it and go into the Dark Magicians or something and attack for game. So like that's the only thing it has going for it. I might do a video about just this fusion spell in general, like just comparing it to other cards as well. Just because like it's always funny because like the one guy on YouTube would always comment on my stuff. I was like, oh, this card's great, or ref sucks. We have this in branded fusion, which yeah, people play branded Dark Magician, which is fine, but I just don't want to. It's fine. But yeah, this card just sucks. It's nice there is a fusion spell for Dark Magician, but it doesn't cut it for me. And I'll probably, like I said, do just a whole video and what we could do to make this better. So maybe I'll do that later today. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Dark Magician, the magical Knight of Dragons. I can't remember the full name. No, it's not you. Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic. Okay, that's what it's called. Knight of Dragon Magic. I love this card. Just because of like the burn damage it does, and then the piercing effect it does. The only thing I don't like is it's a dragon, so that's the only thing that sucks. And like the last one, if this card is destroyed, you can special summon both Dark Magician and one guy of the Dragon Champion from hand, deck, extra deck, or graveyard. This could be any, like if it was like, oh, Dark Magician and one level 7 or higher Dragon Warrior monster, then it would be a great card. Like that would be amazing, but it specifically states guy of the Dragon Champion and no one plays him. But everything else, piercing damage, and then once per turn when your opponent destroys a monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. So that's like any monster. So like if you're stupid, Dark Magician Girl attacks, like a Blue Eyes somehow, and whatever, that does the burn damage. So I'm gonna throw him up here. That might be controversial for people, but I mean, like, I personally love this card, so I thought it was just cool. Like I said, the only thing that sucks is it's a dragon, but also still, that kind of helps, I guess, with, like, secrets and stuff. So, like, if you want to go into Dragoon, because he's an effect monster as well. So, excuse me, Dark Magician Girl, I'm just going to throw her down here. She's useless. She's only good for the draws and some of the certain effects with like Dark Salvation and stuff like that. But I mean, no one plays her for the 300 attack gain or anything. Dark Paladin, I'm gonna throw him down here. I mean, low key, like he was like the first, like other than XYZ Dragon Cannon, like he was like the one fusion monster where like it blew my mind because like once again I always played Dark Magician like till having this and like Buster Blader, and then my friend would always play like Blue Eyes and stuff. So like it was just awesome because I'd like pull this out, and then gain what was it 500 for every dragon on the field or in the graveyard or something, and then you had to negate a spell negate. It was when your opponent activates a spell, you discard and negate and destroy it. If I'm not, I think it was negate and destroy. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna just double check. You can discard spell activated, quick effect, negate the activation if you destroy. Yeah, so this is like more like the first like negate kind of things they had, negate and destroy, for each dragon monster on the field and graveyard. So that was anyone. But yeah, like Dark Paladin, I'm gonna want to throw him up here just because I do like him. Dark Paladin, Magician of Black Chaos, and this like no one plays this. I don't think anyone ever played. Oh, there's two of them. I don't. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's two Magician Souls too. No one ever played it. It was just really cool in the anime. You know, Yui summons them and defeats Thousand Eyes Restrict. Other than that, no. This goes here. Pay half your life points. Special summon a Dark Magician from deck. Back in the day, sure, because that was like one of the only ways to get him out. But other than that, it's pretty useless now. I forget what the name of this, but you put spell counters on it, and then you can remove like 3 spell counters to special summon a Dark Magician or Buster Blader. I can't remember the name. I want to say it was like Magical Stone or something. Is that it? Magical Stone? No. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but it's something to do with spell counters. And then like, yeah, whatever you can like remove 3 or something, and special summon a Dark Magician or Buster Blader. I think that's what it is. I can't remember the name because this was super old. So if you guys remember, let me know down in the comments because I am drawing a blank on this card. Dragoon, easily like the best card ever. This and Secret Village is just like good game right there. Like I've won so many duels just with him in like Secret Village, and like I would have like nothing else. Like if I can get him out on the first turn in Secret Village, like Omni negate, and then locks your opponents out of spell cards. So you know they play whatever, negate it, destroy. He gains 1,000. He can't be targeted. Can't be destroyed card effects. Like he's like the best thing that's ever happened. This one, he sucks. He was kind of like what the Blue Eyes alternative dragon was supposed to be. He has 2,100 attack and 2,500 defense. He becomes Dark Magician on the field. Is it Magician of Dark Illusion? Yeah. And then like if you activate a spell or trap or something, you can special summon them or something like that. During your opponent's turn, if you activate a spell or trap, except damage step, special summon from the hand. Alright, cool. He's just Dark Magician on the field. If you activate a spell or trap card, or this card's face up, target 1 Dark Magician in your graveyard, special summon. So that's like what the counterpart for like alternative dragon, I guess, was supposed to be, but like it sucks. I got into this argument on Reddit. This guy was like, "Oh yeah, you Dark Magician people always get like so much support, but always complain." And it's like, yeah, we do, because it sucks. Like these cards are like, well, I mean you can take him out, but no, like it's like we always get decent support, but it's always like a hair short of anything good. Like Konami can make it good, like the Gold Sarcophagus stuff. Like I've been playing it, and that's super nutty. Like just having one card and like being able to special summon and search stuff. Like that's all you need. Like make a better Dark Magical Circle or something. Play it on the field, and when that's once per turn, you can search a Dark Magician or something that says Dark Magician into it. Once per turn, and special summon or add it to your like. It takes like one card, to make it good, you know. But yeah, this card sucks. I think I only ever played it like once when it came out, and then it just got power crept real easily. Skilled Dark Magician, same thing. It's with the spell counters, and then uh, remove the 3 spell counters, and then you can special summon a Dark Magician from deck, I think. The Dark Magicians, I'm gonna put in C. Um, as hyped as this card was and is and whatever, like it sucks. I think it's like 2,800 attack and 2,100 or 2,300 defense. I can't remember. But it's just Dark Magician or Girl and 1 Spellcaster. But the only thing is like when an opponent activates an effect or just when an effect's activated, you can draw a card, and then if it's a spell or trap, I can set it. So like, other than that, and then when it's destroyed, they have a floating effect where they special summon both. So other than that, like, it's not great. Timmy, I'm gonna put Timmy here as well. Basically a spellcaster or a spell or trap that mentions Dark Magician, you tribute it, special summon to him, and then he's just a walking poly. So if he's on the field, you can, you know, fuse Dark Magician with him or with Rod or whatever. Just thinking if there's anything else I want to say. No, not really. This was like their solution to Timaeus here, which I'm just gonna throw Timaeus down there. And Amulet Dragon. Amulet Dragon, just, you can banish spells from the graveyard and you gain like 300 attack or something. Timaeus theoretically is like one of the coolest cards ever, but like it says Dark Magician monster, not Dark Magician, so like it's not searchable and whatever. So just because it's not searchable just makes it suck. But it's just a 1-card fusion, so that would have been nuts. And then you could play half of these fusion cards, you know. Sorry, just hear my kids going up and down the steps. Sorcerer Dark Magic. No one plays this. This was like one of the movie promos. You need what, 2 level 7? I can spell sorcerer. And then like it's like something to do with like traps or something. Attributing 2 level 6 or higher spellcaster monsters can always special summon otherwise. During either player's turn, when the trap card is activated, negate the activation and destroy it. So I mean, like, just kind of like a glorified Jinzo, I guess, for the most part. It doesn't say it's once per turn, so I don't know. But just, you know, tributing 2 level 6 or higher monsters. It's like you go back in the day, you had to tribute summon anyway to get these. So it's like you can tribute someone for Dark Magician Girl, and then tribute someone for Dark Magician. So getting them on the field was hard enough, and then you got to tribute both of those for him. So that or Mystic Box. You target 1 monster your opponent controls, 1 that you control, and you destroy them both, and then you summon a Dark Magician or something. I remember the show, so I'm trying to, like I said, I don't think I've ever really played this. Target 1 monster your opponent controls, once monster you control destroy the first target, then give control of the second target to your opponent. So like, yeah, you could just have something like really bad and whatever. So like back then this was kind of cool. If you had like a really dumb card or something on the field to give it to your opponent. Sage's Stone, if you control a Dark Magician Girl, you can summon a Dark Magician. I think this is like with the Virtual World arc or whatever. Control face of Dark Magician Girl, summon Dark Magician from hand or deck, yeah. Dark Sage, just putting him here just because, 1, just getting him out's nuts. You have to have like a Dark Magician on the field, flip a coin, call it, or Time Wizard, sorry, as well as Time Wizard uses effect and like call it right, and then he has to be in your hand. So all those, and then I forget what else he does off the top of my head. Darksager. What else does he do? Add one spell. Yeah, so doing all that, and then you get to add one spell. So, no, it's crappy. Is this Dark Illusion? Nope. Can't remember what that one's called. Oh, just Black Illusion, okay. Oh, see, it says DM here, and it says BM here. Oh, well, Black Magician, I guess. Okay. Until the end of this turn, all Dark Spellcaster monsters, 2,000 more attack, paddle, effects are negated, but they're unaffected. Okay, so this was just kind of protection, I guess. Magi, I'm just going to put her down here. I mean, once again, she's not even over here in the TCG, but her effect was okay, I guess. Just toss her up on here. Like, she was supposed to be, like, to get Ebon, High Magician, and stuff. Detach material and banish one card from your hand and activate one of these effects. Target one monster opponent controls. Take control of it, or then target one monster in your opponent's graveyard and special summon to your field. So, I mean, like, that's actually pretty good, honestly. Just taking one of your opponent's monsters either way is good. But once again, she wasn't over here, but honestly, like, now just rereading it, you know, I'd put her up here. I think she'd be a good one of, especially with, like, Girl and Apprentice, and then, you know, using her effect, take your opponent's monster attack, and then rank up or something into, I mean, like, technically, I guess, Zeus, or even just go into Ebon, Illusion, or High Magician, whatever. The Hod, I'm going to put down here. Basically, if you draw him, you can special summon him, and then if he attacks dark monsters, he gains, I want to say, like 2,500 attack or something, or he doubles the attack or something. Okay. If you draw it, reveal it, special summon it from hand. If Battles of Dark, the attack's doubled. This card is a sword battle card effect, special summon Dark Magician from hand, deck, or graveyard. But, like, no one plays them. I mean, you can play them with, like, Soul Servant. You know, play Soul Servant and then stack him and then draw him next turn. But plays them. Magician's Souls, I'm going to toss up here. This card's nuts. Basically, you send a Dark Magician or Dark Magician to the Girl to the graveyard, and then you can either, like, special summon him or send him to the graveyard. And if you do that, you can special summon one Girl or Dark Magician. While he's on the field, you can basically send up to 2 spell or traps from hand or field, and then draw 1 or 2 cards. So, like, that's great. Great extender. I miss having him and Rod for, like, Anaconda, but it's a great card, just to get Dark Magician in the graveyard and then special summon him, like, you know, early on. So if you open with him, like, you're set. Robe, no one plays Robe anymore. I don't think anyone really did. He did special summon. He has like 800 attack or something. Is it Apostrophius? Yeah. Yeah, 700 attack, 2,000. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, discard 1 spell or trap card. Special summon Dark Magician from deck. So, like, that's good during your opponent's turn if you activate a spell or trap card while this is in your graveyard. Special summon this card by banish it. Like, it's good for just getting out Dark Magician, but, like, I think it's just way too slow. Like, you gotta normal him, discard a spell or trap, then summon a Dark Magician. Yeah, nobody plays him. He just takes up, like, Rod just is much better than Loeb. So, but once again, and we already have doubles of these. I'll just put Souls up here again and put this one back over here. Oh, I could add more stuff. Whatever. I don't use this a whole lot. But anyway, that's my list. This is just my personal preference and opinions. Once again, if you guys like certain cards better, you play them. Like, let me know why you play them. Let me know what you think about this list, what you would change, what you wouldn't change. But yeah, I'd like to hear what you guys think about this, and if things are pretty spot on with what you think or not. But until next time, I'll catch you later. Peace. Bye.
Dark magic attack!